Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness. Do you have a croissant? Don't put it all in your mouth at once. Just a little bit at a time. Today we are in Paris, France. We are going to go to the Eiffel Tower. Probably the Arc de Triomphe. L'Arche de Triomphe. She's better at the French than I am. And what else are we doing? Some other things?
I hope we're going to the Picasso Museum.
Oh, Picasso Museum.
It's open. No, we haven't been yet. The Louvre is closed today.
Yes, we were planning on going to the Louvre, but it is closed. So everything here has very scattered hours. It's kind of hard to tell when things are going to be open or not.
Just look it up.
Yeah, so this is the second time that that's happened to us, where we didn't look it up ahead of time, and we went to the place. Luckily today, Jessica looked it up right before we left and was like, oh, the Louvre's off. But yesterday we walked to a museum and it was closed, so look it up online before you go to the places here in France.
They have days that they close that are, it's random.
Anyway, we're having breakfast at a square that's like right by our apartment.
Petit déjeuner, and it's a classic French.
So you got your baguette, you've got your croissant, you've got your various spreads, you got some juice, you got some hot drink. And that's it, right?
And then Bailey has her scrambled egg with bacon.
And now it's time for French lessons with Jessica.
Jus d'orange, chocolat chaud, et une croissant de beurre, confiture, et de l'eau.
I just call it delish.
Hi!
Breakfast is done. It was lovely. And now we're going to the Picasso Museum because Bailey's favorite artist is Picasso. You just can't get enough of that cubism, huh? If today is the first time you're watching us, welcome to our channel. We've been in Europe for almost a month. We've gone to London, we've gone to Rome, Pompeii, Florence. So I'll put a link up above if you want to catch any of those older vlogs after you watch this one, because we've just been having quite the adventure.
The last painting he did for over a year. Painting was completed in only one day.
I painted it in one day? Is that not the most Parisian thing you've ever seen? That museum was really cool. It was Picasso's work, like the stuff that he had done, as well as some of his personal collection of other artists. So they had some Renoirs, which belonged to him, some Matisses, a bunch of other artists as well. It was neat because you got to see the stuff that was important to Picasso, the artwork of his that he kept for himself, as well as the artwork that he had purchased of other artists. All right, we're on the move. We're going to a place, a mystery place. Alright, it's time to do something fun. The kids have not seen the Eiffel Tower up close yet. They're about to.
What?
What?
We're crossing.
What?
Look up, dude.
What is that?
The Eiffel Tower. I see the elevator.
There it is. You see the elevator?
Yeah.
Let's go. You want to get closer to it?
Yeah.
Let's go get closer to it. So when Jessica and I came here on our honeymoon, we just walked into the park. There wasn't all the security. Now there's like a gate that goes all the way around the park, and you gotta get in line and go through metal detectors. But now we're in the park, right underneath the Eiffel Tower. What do you think, Duncan? Is it beautiful? Are you yawning? Are you yawning?
This is the land of Paris, the Eiffel Tower. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And we're here in Paris. See, we're here in Paris. We're here in Paris. Boop, boop. Yeah, that's better lighting. Yeah, that's better. No, that's darker lighting. Oh my gosh! There's darker lighting, but there's better light. So, let me show you something really cool. Welcome to Paris, where the Eiffel Tower is.
And now it's time for 8 facts about the Eiffel Tower you may or may not know. Presented by Ballinger.
So I'm going to tell you some facts about the Eiffel Tower. Gustave Eiffel built the Eiffel Tower. And if you're visiting Paris, they don't call it the Eiffel Tower. They call it La Tour Eiffel. So the Eiffel Tower was the tallest building in the world when it was made. And it is about almost 2 times the size of the Washington Monument. And I've seen that before, and it's very big. It grows a few inches every summer because the metal expands. When the Eiffel Tower was originally built, it was supposed to be built for a fair. It's supposed to be the entrance, and it ended up being an amazing landmark. It was very useful in World War II because they attached an antenna to the very top, and originally the whole Eiffel Tower was painted red. And see, my shirt has it on it. If you look at my shirt and then you look up, that's the same building.
Big boy. Big boy. Oh.
Okay, we are walking back from the Eiffel Tower now. It's up there behind me somewhere. Where is it? Disappeared.
There it is.
Vanishing Eiffel Tower, best magic. Oh, no, it's right there. We are walking back right now, and we want to see a couple more sights of Paris before we go to bed tonight. We also need to eat some food. That's L'Arche de Triomphe. We just found that. That was inspired by an arc that we saw while we were in Rome, but this one's much bigger. Very, very, very big thing. And now we're on the Champs-Élysées, which is a famous street, lots of shops, and we're looking for a bathroom. Hopefully we find one in time.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium,
Jessica found us this restaurant that's like that's the actual, that's not picture, that's the actual place. We have a view of that. I think I mentioned this a little earlier in the vlog, but one thing that we've realized in Paris with a small baby is that they don't have high chairs. We're ending up holding Duncan a lot. I don't know how people typically do it. Maybe they don't go out with the baby.
We've been doing our portable high chair a lot, but usually in the places that are next to our hotel so we can drop it off because Christopher doesn't like carrying it around. But it is interesting that the other countries that we went to did have some form of high chair, whereas here they don't have anything. Like, they're always surprised when we ask. They're like, no, we don't. We can give you a pillow. That's what we were offered today, was a pillow. It's good to know, right? I don't know if it's throughout France, but we have not seen a high chair at all in Paris. They have the same space restrictions, I think, as the other cities, but no baby seats.
It's time to say goodnight to the Arc de Triomphe. Good night, Arc. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Long day. Are you ready for bed?
So I'm just checking in because I haven't really mentioned this, but I'm about to toss this shirt. I thought you guys should know there have been times on this trip when things have gotten irreparably damaged. So in this case, Duncan took a forkful of curry and like actually tried to paint my front of my shirt with the curry. That, I don't know, maybe I could fix if I were at home. Maybe, but probably not. I'm not very great at removing stains. Definitely on this trip with the types of soaps and stuff that we have at our disposal, which isn't a lot. Like we don't have a lot of super stain remover stuff. It's given me a lot of good usage. Now it's gonna be a lighter suitcase for me. And that's been happening. Parker got a big rip in one of his shirts, and I had another shirt that got just oil splattered all down it. I think I was in Italy trying to eat something. It was just like the messiest oil stain ever. So we have been lightening our loads and then also adding to it with like, we got Summer in the City shirts, and the kids are getting some shirts that like represent where we are. The boys got ones that said Paris. They actually got some gifts at Summer in the City that were like UK clothes that were super cute. So we're sort of like cycling things out as we go, and I just wanted to give you that update if you're following us as like an inspiration for travel, because that is really the way to do it. Like it's not any different for you than it would be for us. Things will probably get ruined or damaged, and you can lighten your load and like pick up a souvenir t-shirt, and it like it works out. It's good because you kind of want a little souvenir, and I think it's a nice way to get something like that.
I'm surprised at how many clothes we saved on this trip also. Like,
true.
There was a lot of pasta and red sauce all over lots of clothes, and we managed to get them out.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. We have been scrub-a-dub-dubbing these clothes and doing our best, but there are occasions where things are totally ruined. Speaking of, rest in peace, my Walmart checkings. I know. They got the sides, all the seams and the stitching started coming undone. They got a lot of use. The Walmart jeggings aren't really supposed to last forever, and I've had them for a while. I'm gonna get more as my first, it's gonna be my first thing I do when I get home. I love those pants.
We should all get them.
Yes, you should. Oh, look at this guy outside.
Little tight pants. What is that gentleman doing? Just looking at this car parked clearly the correct way and has no shirt on.
We love an alleyway.
I hope it's his car because he's going in it.
This is my favorite moment. This is
what is happening.
Paris dreams. This guy's been parked like this for at least, yeah, for at least 20 minutes. I missed.
He full on disappeared.
He disappeared. Oh, no, there he is.
He's back. Hi. Let's talk about what we learned today. We learned not to stuff the whole croissant in our mouth. We learned how important it is to Parker to find good lighting. And finally, we learned what Jessica's Paris dreams look like. This guy. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Hi, my name is Parker, and I'm one of the best tour guides here. Let's go. We're about to see where his life used to be.
Napoleon's life? So Napoleon used to live here?
Yeah, and this is called the Gold Room. We're in the Gold Room.
He might be making that up.
So this